This happened to me during a business trip that I took last year for work. I arrived at the hotel and picked up my key to the room which my company had paid for. It was a nice looking hotel, and inside, though a bit smaller than most other hotels, there were maybe 30 to 40 rooms total and only 3 stories. My room was on the top floor, so I took the elevator up and I started making my way down the hallway. I put my bags down by the door and reached into my pocket for the room key, but just as I did that, the neighboring room's door opens and a man steps into the hall. He greeted me, mentioning that he was my neighbor and held his hand out, gesturing for a handshake, and confusedly shook it and told him my name. Son, I started making my way into the room. As I walked in, I noticed that he went back into his room as well and shut the door. I thought it was strange that someone would come out of the temporary hotel room just to greet me as if they were temporary neighbor, but some people are just like that, I guess. I unpacked my small suitcase and duffel bag, then laid on the bed, turned on the TV. It was pretty late already and I was tired from the flight, so I planned on going to the bed early that night. I took a quick shower, then turned off all the lights. I laid there, trying to sleep for almost 20 minutes before hearing the neighbor's door creak open, followed by seeing their shadow walk by my door. But they stopped just before they passed my room. Through the silver of the light under the door, I could see their shadow get closer for a second before backing away and contours down the hall. This obviously creeped me out, so I got up and made sure that all the locks secured on the door, then went back to bed. The next day, I went to meet my coworker at the company-owned building where we attended a presentation and had the dinner. I didn't get back to the hotel until 10 p.m. and I was really exhausted. I tossed my work back onto bed and then got in the shower. I was in there for maybe 10 minutes when through the water splashing, I heard the distinct beep sound of the electronic door lock unlocking. I knew it was too late for it to be the cleaning services, so many mind instantly jumped to the strange man staying in the room next to the mine, but I didn't know how he could possibly have a keycard that could unlock my door. Not knowing what to do, I stood there silently as I listened to the door slowly opened and then closed, followed by the footsteps walking past the bathroom door with the shower running. I knew that they had to know that I wasn't there, which terrified me even more. I tried to quietly step out of the shower as to not alarm them. Then I quietly put on the pair of the pants that I had laying on the ground. Making sure to lock it, I made ear up against the bathroom door and listened. I could hear the faint noise, sounding like someone was searching through on my bags. Of course, I wanted to confront them, but for all I knew, they could have a gun or knife. In the moment, I really just felt helpless and frozen in fear. I had no idea what this guy could want from me. But soon, the room went silent. While I didn't have my phone with me, I figured my best bet was to call for help. At the very least, it would hopefully get the guy to run away. I took a deep breath, then started banging on the bathroom door, yelling for the help as loud as I could. I could hear the man's frantic footsteps run past the door and back into the hallway. I quickly got out. I closed the front door, locking it shut, and ran to the nightstand to get my phone and dial it 911 with my shaky hands. Once they were on their way, I called the front desk to let them know as well. Of course, by the time they got here, the man was already gone, but thankfully the police found him in his car. A few hours later, I'm not sure if he even got any jail time for his action though, because they couldn't prove his motive to be harmful. I honestly think he was trying to kidnap me or something, though, as I don't know any other reason why he would go into the room when he knew that I was in there. But I guess we never know for sure what would have happened.